Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to some more Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna the Golden Country. Last time, well, the capital of Oresco was attacked by the forces of Malos, and he claimed, well, a key to the seal of the Tornan Titan. This time, before we head on out, one thing I want to do before setting on out is I did a little bit of farming between episodes, namely enough to get a gold seeker. Going to be very useful for getting more items from gold machines to help finish up these things out. I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding between episodes, but that's a problem for future me. Alright then. So, all I really wanted to note there. You can find the, I guess, items from various places. For the Scarlet Coils, I went to Lake Cooney and there we could find them. And this time, we're going to head to Orous Palace to start things out. Alright then. Come on, load. There we go. Lord Adam, to think that the Tornan seal would fall into the Aegis' hand. He is even scarier than I thought. I was no match for someone that evil. There is no way I could have stopped him attacking the city. But I still regret it to my dying day. Oh, I'm sorry. You must have come to report to the king, and now I've held you up in my chata. I won't hold you up any longer.
What good was your militia? They could not halt Malos, nor even safeguard the seal from his clutches.
I have no excuses.
Adam.
Majesty, this is a deep dishonor. I beseech you to lay them low, that the people may have faith in government. Majesty!
Brother, your advice is wise.
Your Majesty.
Please, wait a moment. Adam only sought to protect your realm.
Silence! Is your voice more important than the king's?
But what of you, Zeta?
What of me?
Look first to yourself, I bid you.
What do you mean?
Surely Adam sailed the ship into a rocky reef. But if he were the bow, you were the stern.
Your Majesty, those are bitter words. It was Adam's vanguard that let slip Malos.
Would our army have succeeded with certainty, brother? In the hour of need, where were they?
We set the defense of the people as our highest goal, Your Majesty. Our soldiers guided the townsfolk to safety.
While Adam's militia flew, though rashly, into the breach, and the brave dragoons of noble Hugo wagered their lives as mere trifles for our nation's sake.
But
It unfolded thus. If honor took its natural course, the sons of Torna should have stood their ground. Mark their honor above their frailty. You saw the battle with your own eyes, did you not, my brother?
I did.
And how did you think it?
Words can scarcely describe it. It was unlike any mere human struggle. I fear I could not report it justly.
Indeed, brother. It was a fight beyond our ken. I, too, saw it with my own eyes. Our Tornan crafts of war would have been doubly doomed against Malos.
That's...
Is it not folly to assume that our army could do what Adam's could not?
Your Majesty.
Noble Hugo, my brother forgets grace and gratitude. Our nation hangs over doom like a ripened fruit. You and yours are our final ray of hope. Will you offer us aid again, to avenge ourselves on the Aegis?
We came with that very intention, Your Majesty. Didn't we, Prince Adam?
Yes. Majesty, if it must be so, I will expend my life for the future of the land of my forefathers.
While we're here, your name is Laura, is it not?
Me? Yes.
Your work impressed me deeply.
No,
Yet you are no knight, bear no peerage.
Yes. I'm from a settlement in the distant borderlands. I serve with a mercenary band.
I knew you for a warrior. Good Laura, I would like to recognize your valiant labors. The title of Knight of the Realm, it is yours, if you would accept it.
Me? A knight?
Laura, my congratulations.
I can hardly believe it. Me?
Come now. A title is a mere decoration. Surely you learned that from me.
I hope it will raise your spirits a little, Laura.
Humble Laura, I have a request I must make of you. This day, the people of our nation shiver in the darkest of shadows cast by mighty Malos. But I bid that you seed a flower of hope in this shadow-mired land.
I hope that I can. Your Majesty, I'll do my best.
Well spoken, brave Laura. We shall anoint thee as Lady Laura tomorrow in the plaza before the palace.
Come on. We shouldn't keep our old friend waiting any longer. Time for us to make a move. The Torna womb, he said. So is that going to be inside the Titan's belly? You'll know soon enough. This isn't the time for games, you know. It would have been a cavity of a considerable size for a Zerda to fit inside. It would. We should head for the front entrance and turn left. That way, we'll come to a back gate and head down past there. It should take us to the womb's entrance. Okay, we'd better catch up to a Zerda then. Alright then. In the new tutorial, you can gain community from people with yellow icons above their heads just by talking to them. You don't have to complete a quest. If you see the same icon next to someone's face community tab, alright then. So, that's all nice and dandy. Oh gee, I wonder if that's going to be a major cause of concern in the near future. Oh well, it might just be me. So our next gate's going to be here at the rear gate. From here, a lot of side quests opened up. We'll get started on them in the next episode.
Let's get a move on then.
So upon heading outside, we can now explore the rear gate region. Here at the rear gate, a lot of things are going to be open to us. Well, not too much. The main thing of note though is going to be our mossy green slate piece. Another one for the repertoire. We are going to need a lot of these. Alright then. So, more items there. And this little treasure trove that was taunting us a bit earlier. Inside here we get ourselves max affinity evade and spike defense. Spike defense is going to come really useful in the near future. Spike defense, we haven't encountered any enemies yet, but pretty soon we will. Spike, pretty much if you do damage, you'll send it right back to you. Well, just a portion of the opponent's strength will be spiked back at you. It's an annoying mechanic and I hate it with all my being. Alright then.
My favorite part.
So inside here, some more items to note. And we can head in here to take the elevator down. A bit fancy, an elevator in Torna. Oh well. So upon taking this elevator all the way down, wouldn't it be faster to just do the death fall or something like that? I don't know. So upon arriving down here, well, we can head on inside. Before we do so, another treasure trove. Inside this treasure trove, we get ourselves Humanoid Hunter. Not super important. But the important thing is we arrive here at Torna's womb. Oh boy. I wonder if in 500 years there's going to be an absurdly difficult boss in here.
What an incredible place.
It's the matrix of our Titan.
What does...
When the time comes, this is where blades come to be reborn as Titans.
You mean we'll all become Titans someday?
It's nice to be here again. After 800 years.
Were you born here too, Azurda?
After all, I was a blade born from the Tornan Titan. Of course, I don't have any memories of that time. Once a blade becomes a Titan, they can live without being bound to the driver who awoke them. One day, they may come to watch over their children as the very ground beneath their feet.
And the fleeting bonds become eternal. It's the basis of the Tornan Creed.
Eternal bonds.
So, what now?
Malos said he was going to wait.
But can we really believe him?
I don't think he lied.
Why so?
He was enjoying himself. That's why. I'd say he's having way too much fun to stop right now.
He said that humans long for death.
And that he was happy to oblige.
Benevolent servant.
So, any plans for the rest of the day? You've got your award ceremony tomorrow. Best not to get carried away. Alright. Jin's got a point. You can take a walk around town if you like, but in all honesty, we better start off by standing by at the inn. Yes, we don't know when we might be called upon next. So no one's in the mood to go out. Well, I don't blame them. Am I the only one nervous about the award ceremony? I don't even know what to wear. Alright then. And with this, we can go back into the Tornan womb. And inside here, I don't think there's anything. I'm just doing a quick double check, making sure there's no treasure within the womb. At least I don't think. So yeah, so this room might have been very familiar for those who have played the main game, as it was the site of a very important battle. Well, a very difficult battle to say the least. So inside here we get the overzealous soldier Tarth in the background. There's not really too much here worth talking about, besides you can click through Azurda's wings. All there really is here. And I just wanted to make a quick check. So our next destination is going to be at the inn. Alright then. So, let's go ahead and take a rest.
Hey, Jen. That mask. You don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Since you're a Knight of Torna now, there's no danger of getting in trouble for resonating with a stolen core.
What should we do with that?
Nothing, I think. I think I'll keep wearing it. You went to all the trouble of making it for me.
Yeah. I mean...
Huh?
Someday I'll die, and just like that you'll return to your crystal. Even if you forget everybody, at least you might be able to keep the mask that I made you.
Laura.
But I imagine that day's still a long way off, so don't worry.
If I were a praying man, I'd pray this journal finds its way to you. Trusting that it will, I will use these last words to pass down a means of carving the bond between myself and my partner into this flesh. This is how it is done.
So, I'm officially a Tornan driver now. Okay, let's make some memories.
Adam's star is rising. It seems that the people love him.
And naught but the fruit of the king's whimsy and an obscure woman.
Ah.
Yet if only he were not the driver of the Aegis.
You'd each have your just share of dignity.
Questor, is it really true that...
Certainly, I did give life to Malos, but when he acts, it's divine will.
The destruction of the world is the will of the divine?
Indeed it is. Malos is the instrument of destruction. Making the architect's will imminent takes many able hands.
It may be this is exactly what they wanted. Become Titans. Have a longer life with humans. Huh?
Oh, nothing. I was just remembering the previous time you said that.
I did?
My reply was, how about you? And what do you think you said?
I don't wish for forever. All I want is my life with her. That's plenty.
Ah. Spoken like a true blade. No one can begrudge you that.
I wonder how it was for you.
Well, honestly, I suppose I may well have been just like you, Jean. Still?
Still?
Being like this isn't so bad either. After some years, or centuries, you find yourself ready for new relationships. I came to realize that.
New relationships.
Jin, there you are. Where have you been? The capital's outskirts. I wanted to pick some ingredients. Oh, you are joking. This is the capital we're in. It's packed to bursting with high-class nosh around here. Why are you still going around foraging in the dirt? On the other hand, Jin's cooking really is unparalleled, and there's a certain appeal to making your food yourself. Yeah, okay, that's spot on, actually. So, I spoke briefly with the Zerda. Not really. What did he say? It was a difficult subject for me to wrap my head around. New relationships. No, I am more happy with the one I have right now. Alright, time to draw up some plans. To get the seal back, we'll have to make our way to the Tornan core. Question is, what then? Malos implied that we'll still have some time. Mithra seems to believe we can take him at his word. You can't, yeah. He's enjoying this, is he? Damn him. I know how you feel, Adam, but perhaps we should be thankful. His own hubris has allowed us to take his chance. We'll use that time to get prepared for the battle ahead. Alright, we need to be stronger still, or we'll never make it through this. The citizens are in fear of what may befall them. I believe you are best equipped to give them the strength they need, Laura. What? Me? Yes, you are properly a Tornan knight now. A knight is not called upon solely for their skill in combat. It is their duty to instill courage and hope. You must hold your head high and serve the needs of your nation. The needs of my nation? Feels like the whole world's resting on your shoulders, doesn't it? It's not, though. Remember, you're not the only one fighting to protect this country. We're a strange gaggle of misfits, I admit, but we'll carry that burden with you. Torna lives and dies by its people. We'll fight for it together, every one of us. Alright, give me a moment. I know there's not much time, but I'll see what I can do. Alright then. And, with this, make preparations for fighting Malos and put the people's mind at ease until community reaches level 4. You just reached level 2. This is where I feel Torna the Golden Country just falls apart at it seems. The fact that you have to grind yourself up to level 4 just by doing side quests. I like the side quests in this game. The side quests I feel were really well done and is actually loads of fun. My issue though is that you're forced to get up to level 4. This in itself is essentially the ultimate filler. I just don't like it at all. I feel that as a game, this is where the Golden Country just falls apart face first into the dirt. Ugh. This is like a huge complaint I have with the game. The game just falls flat on its face. And it's going to struggle to get back, pretty much right back at it. So yeah. Anyways. So here, we arrive at the Awesome Magnum. This was an area I kind of skipped over. My bad. So the reason why I'm coming out here is that there's some stuff around here that I want to take care of before I forget. Alright, we have to follow to that. Namely, the reason why I came back here is just for the landmark. Because I skipped out on this. There's not really much here, it's just a random location. But right up here we get ourselves a withered tree that we can cut down. Alright, cool. And upon reaching this upper level, we can make our way to the back for a treasure trove.
You're mine now.
Alright. Ice a fence up, not useful. And a small waterfall. Okay, what happened if we apply pressure? Oops. Sorry, we flooded the place. So yeah. Completely floods the lake. Not terrible of a loss, really.
What have we got here?
Inside here, some pretty good items, all things considered, and a level 3 geyser. We need to work on that. I feel that between episodes, I'm probably just going to be grinding up my things. Just because you're constantly reaching dead ends. And it is kind of sucky. So yes, I'm just going to do a little bit more exploration this episode. Just because we are kind of good on time right now. I mean, 20-some minutes, not too bad. And plus, I did kind of forget this place existed. And I can't just booked on through. Alright then. So there is nothing else here. Alright, cool. So, while I'm thinking about it, there is a unique monster I want to go ahead and take on. Well, a prerequisite to a unique monster. So, upon following this pathway a bit, we can head towards the Behemoth's Den. And inside here we get the Gafton Forest. We are at a good enough level to take him on. Alright, bring it. Alright then. Yeah, this forest is good as dead. I don't really need to apply too much pressure. Alright then. And with that, we can now freely explore this little den. Not really too bad of a unique monster. Well, a pseudo-unique monster. Alright then. Aquatic Hunter. And inside here is a level 1 excavation that we can do. Ooh, a very high level chest.
My favorite part.
And inside here, some magnet chips and some art heals. Pretty nice. Alright then. So I thought there was more in here. I guess not. So the reason why you want to take on that unique monster first is that if you return to the last landmark you've been to.
We're here. Let's get a move on then.
Should be enough to let him spawn. There we go. Once we beat him, level 44 Nomadic Rush Home will take the place of that Griffin. Or I guess Griffox. That guy sucks. Then again, all unique monsters in Torna sucks. At least it's another unique monster we could take on. Right over there is Gormond. I'm probably going to be saving the unique monsters for later. I've endured enough pain and misery for one lifetime. I don't need to make it two. So I guess next step's to the Nag Desert. I just want to poke around. See if I can't find any more, things, I guess. Find a couple more barrels.
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright then, so yeah, so we are more or less appropriate level to explore the rest of the region. Which is all nice and dandy. Alright then. So the reason why I want to come back here is to see if I can't open this. Okay, it is level 2. Very nice. So, lift us to the top. And we can explore the Verdant Fairylands. It's a location.
What have we got here?
Here there's not too much, some higher level enemies. The main thing you have to worry about though is that there is some Marlins that are flying around, but we are at a good enough level. So come back here for a treasure trove. Egger boost. Turkin, you want to play? Fine. Alright, I had to take a flee because the Flying Fortress decided was getting too close for comfort. Alright, Flying Fortress is still flying around, so I'm going to try to play things a little bit more cautiously. Just so that way I won't get aggroed. They will probably get aggroed once I approach here. Alright, Cherry Slate. And inside here, we need more super strength. Hooray! So that's really all we can do here. We can't do too much here, and plus when we play things will save because we got a flying fortress that's flying around. Alright then. Ether Miasma. Alright, you're level 3. Alright then. So... just trying to think. I think that's more or less good. Yeah, because I really don't want to be aggroed by a flying fortress. That unique monster is probably the highest level enemy here in the game. Or at least one of them.
This takes me back.
Alright then. So I'm just trying to think what else we can do. What time are we at? We're at 30 minutes in. I guess we can head to Gormott. So there's one last thing I want to note though. One mechanic that I haven't really gone into. I'll see you guys at the options menu. Alright then. So here in the options menu. One thing that I never quite mentioned though, that if you want to break the game, all you gotta do is set enemy aggression to none. If it's not a unique monster or story related boss or any of that stuff, you will never get aggroed. This is important because this little guy right here will be gatekeeping you to the upper regions of Gormott. So from here, just gonna be spending the rest of the episode exploring this last region. Since there's not really too much else to explore here in Gormott. Just the last region. I just want to turn enemy aggression off because, well, I really don't want to be buggered at this point in time. I'm kind of pushing my time limit as it is. Alright then, so the reason why I'm exploring around is because this area is kind of full of secrets, kind of not. It's the end game area. Well, it's a late game area. So naturally things here are going to be pretty nice. So, I just want to see what we can do at the end of this little bout here. Is there anything here? Oh, you get just a really nice collection point. Alright, I thought it was fancier. I guess not. He has some really nice items here. I think that there's a really good item here. I'm just trying to remember. So yeah, so I was kind of not mentioning about the existence of enemy aggression because with enemy aggression, you just break the game. You abandon all notion of game balance. And I fell off because things were sticky. Hooray! Meh. At least you're at the Windy Cave. Because you haven't quite explored it yet. Well, I guess we kind of poked in here, but kind of backed out. Yeah, that's probably why. The Plumbus is running around. So I'm going to do a quick swim around here, around Lake Cooney. If there's anything to note, I'll note it, but if not, I'll see you guys back up there at the top. Alright, back here at the Highlands of sorts. So yeah, so we're going to be continuing our exploration here at Northern Gormott. Our destination, though, that will really help you out in terms of fast traveling is going to be up this little hill here. If you can make it this far, there is a buffalo that is gatekeeping you. This area is full of gatekeeps. Then again, it is one gigantic beef gate. So, coming around here a bit further, right over here we get ourselves another machine. I think this gives off some good items, I think.
This takes me back.
Yep, Scarlet Coil. All that good stuff. Alright then, so I'm just trying to see, I think we gotta go up this area next. My memory of this area is rather stingy, so I might be forgetting an item or two. Alright, heading back here, treasure trove that is locked. Requires level 3 because why else? So I think actually all the good items have been prevented you from level grinding your way up to maximum. This gives you some really good items really early. That's probably why you can't access this area if you happen to have the super good items. I don't know. Oh well. What's more important though is that at the top of this little hill here we get ourselves another campsite. Hoary Weld Camp.
My favorite.
48.
My favorite.
49. We get 79. So we are almost done collecting barrels. Some more good items here. So the next thing to note here is going to be falling underneath here. Just ignore the buffalo for now. I'll probably be level grinding here off screen, I don't know. So the last thing to note though is you head up here to the top of this hill. some quad wings. That bunnet just fell to their death. And at the very top here, level 50 Ravine Bunnet. The second highest level unique monster that you can fight. So yeah, fun indeed. Last little thing to note though, it's going to be down here in the lower section. Down here we're going to arrive at the at a honey spot, where you can find Melodian honey. And that sort of stuff. It's not a location? I thought it would be. Oh well. So at the very back here, we get ourselves another locked trove.
My favorite.
But we can bust this open. And inside this little treasure trove, we get ourselves some seal chips, so relatively nice if you're able to get to level 2. Yeah, it works.
What have we got here?
Alright then. Melodian honey. You can't have a gourmet without Melodian honey. Alright, the last little area is going to be up here at the top.
What have we got here?
More items to note. And inside here, yet another treasure trove that is locked. I guess to really prevent sequence breakers. Then again, it does make sense. Alright, so we're done there. Sorry this exploration segment's been kind of all over the place. I thought this would be a lot faster than it is, but I guess not. I guess before we head up to the far northern end, I do see an item up here. Alright. So this is a golden item.
We can't use this anymore.
Alright. Items are starting to expire.
I think it broke.
Oh well.
This takes me
Scarlet coils, all that good stuff. Okay. So I guess heading up to the deepest reaches, there's some deep forest there. Kinda low rendered, then again, not really meant to get back there. I mean, you can. There is a glitch you can do to infinite jump, but that'll be saved for a bonus episode. So reaching the back wall here, you cannot get down to Uman's house where it would be in 500 years. An excavation here that we can't do. I swear, I will open these up one day. I just need to get more trust with my blades.
This takes me back.
Alright. There's some more good items, some sumpkins. So, come back here for a secret area, if we'll come to it. Titan's Roar.
This is
So yeah, very,
kind of amazing.
pretty scenic area in the void. Try to do some more time saves. So yeah, so this area is relatively all nice and tame. So coming up here to the very back, you get yourself level 3, right? Yep.
It's not the end of the world.
Everything's blocked. Oh well. If I remember right, that's actually a really good item. So, that's it here on Upper Gormont. Our next destination is going to be right down here. So here for the other level 30 zone. I don't think there's anything to note here. Treasure chest that's going to be locked, level 3. No. It's level 1.
My favorite part.
If you're able to sneak your way back here, early game. Eye patch, okay, terrible stuff. Alright, I'm just seeing if there's anything else. I don't think so. Okay, I think I know why I'm so confused, because I explored much of this area in a practice file, not in my regular game. Alright, cool. So if memory serves, the last area we need to go to is going to be up in here. There might be a few treasure chests I'm forgetting about. I'm more focusing on the green barrels. So, sneaking away past this Rawple. Nope, not back there. I guess it would be in the Sorrow Sin where it would be in 500 years. You can head on into this cave system, which is not a cave, but full of high-level monsters. Green barrel. Damn it, another level 3. Okay, that's it. Between episodes, I'm grinding up everyone's affinity charts.
You're mine now.
Oh well, if you're able to sneak on here during the early game, dude, that's terrible. Fast blade switch. Blah. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of that stuff between episodes. I guess one last check. If I can. Oh, I can. Alright, cool. Back to Turkin Colony. Alright, back to the area that I would rather not be. Here we get ourselves a large gold machine. Inside here, sun cogs. Going to be useful for farming. And a large green barrel, which should be enough. Yep, a rare sense of justice. So inside there, decent items.
What have we got here?
Nature makes a fine ally.
So, about a rare sense of justice. If we go to our objectives, though, which is more or less why I've been kind of pandering out the episode, just because I want to complete it. Go to objectives, report. Sure, I guess I could go ahead and, get that registered. So, we need to head to the port. Alright then. So, talking to you. By the by, in course of investigation into Red Pollen Orbs, Mac hear all sorts of rumors about Prince Adam. All good, of course. Say how Prince and friends are wonderful people and so on. Make Mac happy to be acquainted. But for Mac, it's still not enough. It's earnest wish that Prince spread love of justice to everyone. A matter, of course, that in due time, most if not all people in Torna and Gormuch become fans of Team Adam. Also, if friends garner much attention, make investigating in secret easier, so it's like 2 flyers, 1 stone type deal. Fate of everything is riding on shoulders of friends. No pressure from side of Mac or anything. Alright, you need the support of many people to progress this quest. Help others build community, so you cannot complete this side quest until like towards the end. As in like, this is like one of the very, very last things you can do. Like you pretty much need to complete all the other side quests in order to finish up that side quest. It sucks, it's annoying. So, did I already finish this Barney Stone yet? If not, good place to conclude the episode. Nope. Hooray, level 3! So with that, we made pretty good progress this episode. We ran into roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. Next time in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country. We begin side quest hell. I will see you guys then.